happy that worked. Or it's just generic longsword. Maybe that was it. Oh. Boom. Well, we got the instructions, I guess. It just took us blowing up.
I've got a long road ahead.
Blueprints. A great sword, a sickle, and a dagger.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Susa bark. If only I knew where to find some.
Susa bark?
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
Okay, so where is that book? So far, none of that Susaba bark thing. says Susaba bark, but how do I... whatever. Alchemy?
Don't touch me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go back to camp. Oh, this is nice. Oh, doggy. Hello, doggy. Aww. Good doggy. Good doggy.
Where am I needed?
Can you talk to him?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Yeah. What happened to your master?
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Aww. Pet him. Cool. Yeah, doggy doggy.
At least things have stayed interesting.
What's up, dude?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
I'm not even using you, buddy. Whatever that is, take it.
Thank you.
Is it like every level you need to have an artifact?
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Oh. Oh. Did you guys break up and now you're cursed? Yeah, it seems like you and I have quite the different experiences concerning Mystra.
It's fair to say her intimacy is not easily won. Nevertheless, I did. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul.
Huh?
But
Yeah.
even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. I agree, doggy. Run away. How did you try to cross her boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better.
Yeah, no.
She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes.
Come on, cutscene.
Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Interesting. So it'd be a gift, therefore kind of seems like you're sucking up. Okay. The plan. Yeah, I know. I guess you rolled out flowers and chocolate. No. It does, yeah, to me, it sounds like a tempting proposition. But maybe she sealed it. And that would piss her off. I'm guessing that's the problem.
I don't discredit my reasoning. Alas, that my execution was rather less sound.
Oh.
I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next...
You get cursed.
Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
I'm just getting a little too intimate, dude.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened.
People are just drinking
Inside there
wine.
are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on.
I will erupt.
There we go.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry.
Boom!
It'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
The smile's right off her face. Oh. Yeah, there's no use blaming him or saying that we don't trust him. And I don't think killing him would work. He'd probably just explode when I kill him. Although, he does die quite handily in the middle of combat and doesn't explode. Okay, is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal.
Nah. We
Say
knew.
the word, and we'll part ways.
Come this far together.
That is a great relief.
I don't want to throw
A
him
great relief indeed.
on the
You
road.
truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okie doke. Okay, we have to sell this garbage.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Okay. Breezy sandals.